Welcome back to WagerTalk.com. I'm Marco D'Angelo, joined in studio with Bryan Leonard, and we're going to talk about professional line services and friends of ours, Sports Options. Through WagerTalk, they're going to offer a 7-day free trial offer. Now, if you've ever checked out our lines, scores, and odds page at WagerTalk, that's driven by Sports Options. They give us the feed, and it's on just a slight delay compared to their premium service. But Bryan is a professional bettor. You can't be without a good live odds service. And tell the listeners the benefits and why you need this.
Well, when I had started, I didn't think it made much difference because you had a 2-minute delay or you had line service, and normally it's a lot more expensive for the live lines. And so when you're just starting out, you get a situation where you walk into a sports book and all of a sudden you don't have your line service in front of you. You look up and say, hey, it's plus 135. It was a plus 130 earlier, and you bet into the 135, get out to your car, check the lines, and it's 140 everywhere, and you just screwed yourself because you didn't know what the line was. And that's what you really need for the live betting, because depending on what you bet, it pays for itself regardless of one bet or a month's worth of bets. Especially with Sports Option, with the great deals that they make, it's just very important. And I've talked in the past about the sharp books and the weak books. If you could find the sharp books and moved, and you've got the live line, you see Matchbook has got this thing at a certain number, Pinnacle's got a certain number, and you happen to walk into a local stations or Coast or whatever. Nothing against those guys, but they're more of a public betting entity. And it says here that this team is the money that they want to be on that side, and you could take you take the same side as the sharper books and get a better number. That's one way that a lot of guys make a living. Yeah,
and all of us that run around town, that are betting for a living.
Some of us don't run.
Well, we walk fast.
Yes.
But you're carrying your either a little laptop or a tablet, whatever. Works on all of those platforms, so you can just right on your smartphone too. You can do it. You remember back in the old days, you couldn't even take a cell phone out in a sports book.
Right.
You would be in trouble. But now you can, and why not use all of the tools available to you, especially when you're running around town, and if you want to hit the local shops and they don't particularly have an app that you can just jump on the phone and hit it. You see that MGM's got a number, and you're heading towards the strip, where to, run if you want to grab that number. Also, injuries, they're good with their, their injury updates. And I've been to Sports Options offices, and they've got a dedicated guy that all he is doing, in addition to the normal line feeds where they get the injuries, they've got guys on Twitter, because nowadays you get more stuff from beat writers that are there at the different locales with late injuries. They're picking stuff up. They're following all of the Twitter feeds, and that's that guy's job. And if Joe Blow that covers whoever says somebody didn't dress tonight, you're going to find it on Twitter before you find it anywhere else, and they're picking that stuff off and feeding it through their injury updates and steam moves and everything else.
Yeah, and Sports Options isn't the only one out there. There's about 4 major ones out there, and I've had one of them forever. And you are going to run into problems once in a while. I mean, one day Cantor, their feed just didn't go in, and it's not the Sports Options' fault. It was Cantor's own fault, but they couldn't transfer that, and so everybody was getting stale numbers. And just keep in mind, that's not the line services. They're just at the beckon of the sportsbook guys changing the number and them knowing it. So they've been very reliable over the years, and mistakes happen sometimes. And it's computer age. Computers sometimes don't work the way they're supposed to.
When they don't want to talk to each other, picking up those feeds. But guys, try a 7-day trial. Go to sportsoptions.com and sign up for the 7-day trial. If you like it, you can stay on. Email Johnny at WagerTalk.com, and he'll get you a discount. Just email him and say, hey, you tried the 7-day free trial, you like it, you want to go on and stay on with Sports Options for the premium service. He will set you up and get you a discount with Sports Options. It's a deal you can't pass up. 7 free days, and if you like it, email Johnny and he'll get you a discount. That's it for this one. We'll be back with more here at Wager Talk. Don't forget $10 off this weekend when you use coupon code Thunder10. That's Thunder and the number 10. You can save $10 on any package this weekend. We'll be back with more at WagerTalk.com.